We're going to turn right now. I'm going to bring in now Leslie Rutledge, the Attorney General of Arkansas, Donald Trump surrogate. Leslie Rutledge. Leslie, good to have you with us. It sounds like Donald Trump. Good evening. It sounds like Trump wants to prosecute that case right now. Your thoughts on the level of corruption on the part of the Clinton campaign, the Clinton cartel, and what is being revealed by WikiLeaks?
Well, certainly, and being from Arkansas and holding the same office that Bill Clinton started, and the Clintons began their careers of corruption, we know firsthand how corrupt the Clintons are, and WikiLeaks has shown us in depth how corrupt Hillary Clinton is and how corrupt her administration will be. And so that is why Americans do not trust Hillary Clinton. It's because of her actions, and that's why we see Donald Trump gaining in the polls every day. That, as you said earlier, that this race is a dead heat, even though they have tried to beat him over the head, just as he talked about in that rally, someone beating their phone down. Against all these odds, right, Americans are a lot smarter than the mainstream media makes them out to be, and they see how corrupt Clinton is. They see how corrupt her administration is. When you have a Justice Department giving donations to the wife of the individual who ends up being the person in charge of the investigation of Secretary Clinton, a Justice Department who the Attorney General met with President Clinton in the midst of these investigations, it is absolutely astonishing. As
an attorney, as a prosecutor, as Attorney General of the state, how does it make you feel to see the FBI at its uppermost levels, this conflicted, this absolutely acting in disregard of law and requirements of not to have even the appearance of a conflict of interest? And does it raise the question whether or not we should revisit this, and whether or not the FBI itself should reconsider its decision to recommend prosecution of Hillary Clinton?
Well, certainly when you have instances and facts that we have now know that you have the individual whose wife benefited directly from Clinton friends and supporters, and the individual who supported, or rather who ran Secretary Clinton's 2008 campaign, giving those astronomical amounts of money, and for the individual not to say, to avoid the appearance of impropriety, I will not be the one conducting this investigation and leading this investigation. Just to avoid that appearance alone should have been the standard, much less whether or not anything was done as a result of that influence.
And remarkably, but not shockingly, the White House, Mr. Obama, has not even raised the issue or sought to explain it to the American people. All of the obvious conflicts of interest, the appearance of conflicts of interest, and the absolutely poor judgment exercised by the leadership of that agency. The agents there just must be in shock at what they are having to live with. Leslie Rutledge, Attorney General, we appreciate you being with us, and come back soon if you would. Thank you.
Thank you, Lou.